Hey everybody, Brandon here, Mr. B's Fishing Things. After my last video on this tank right here, my retro tank, a lot of you asked me quite a few questions about it and about Grumpy in particular. So I'm going to see what I can do to get a little bit of footage of him and get that out to you. Alright, let's see what we got here. Brief glimpse of Grumpy. Grumpy making a little appearance here. Kind of rare to see him, so I try to catch him every time I can. Decided to give us a bit of a rare appearance here. It's pretty late at night, and that's when he likes to go on tour a little bit. The lights are about to shut out here, actually. As always, Mr. Grumpy's a little bit shy. See his head over there? He sees me watching him. It's almost uncanny how they can almost tell time or something. Of course, lights being on a timer have a bit of that effect anyway. I'm sure that they get a feel for things. You can see here how well he actually blends into this substrate. This is a top-down view, so of course we're going to get some shimmying off the water. Some of the Daniels are disturbed in the top. They're all curious what I'm up to here. So Grumpy was out for a little swim, just went back in his pot. A little glimpse of him. Eyeballing us out of his pot here now. Being his grumpy self. Here's Grumpy. With his head poked out looking at me. See how grumpy he looks? What a face. Got a flashlight I'm shining on him here a little bit just to sort of let you see what he's up to in there. Virtually impossible to get him out of there. Short of doing something kind of mean, you know. I mean, and that would just make him grumpy now, wouldn't it? And he's grumpy enough. He's actually a joy to have around. He's very entertaining. He's a fun fish. Alright, Grumps, we'll stop bugging you. So, here's a little bit of information about Grumpy, okay? So, they come from Asia. They live in a variety of waterways, some fast-moving streams, even just some still-sitting water. They're kind of a bottom dweller, right? They grow to a maximum of about a foot. Not very calmly, though. Most of them are going to be 5-6 inches, which is right about where Grumpy is. We happen to know that Grumpy's a male because of his finnage and his colorization. The coloring tends to be a little bit more vibrant and dominant on the males. And so they're kind of a little prettier, basically. Their water parameters are your average aquarium water parameters. They live in a relatively neutral pH. Their temperature range is normal. They're going to live in like 24 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere's in there, something like that. You know, so, and they can go a little up and a little down. So it's not anything that you need to really worry about specifically that way. They also eat pretty much all smaller fish, or like they're a predator eater. And they're an opportunistic eater. So they're going to eat other small fish. That's why they're not really a great community fish most of the time. However, I have found that I can keep them with a variety of other fish. Maybe not a guppy, but I've kept them with a variety of other fish, quicker moving fish, little dither fish, and they seem to do really, really well with them. They're called a Channa gachua, or a dwarf snakehead, sometimes called a brown snakehead. And they're not the demon that everybody kind of tends to make them out to be. I've had this one for quite a while. Originally had a partner, and that didn't work out so well. They just didn't grow up together all that well, and the other one passed on us. But he's still been a really fun fish to have around the house. Right, thanks for watching.